happen for myself and my family. There's no way that this is real, man, it can't be.
Hey YouTube, welcome to Modify Your Life podcast, where we talk about modifying your life mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and spiritually. Did I do a good job?
You did great, but not only people are on YouTube watching this, there's people on Spotify, Apple Music.
Hey Spotty and Apple, welcome.
Wow. You will please just cut out those other people. Now those people just unsubscribed to us. We just lost a whole bunch of people that subscribed to us because you just messed up.
Okay, but you threw this at me for like a moment.
I mean, I just feel like I didn't
Wait,
feel like
how do you
intro.
say? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Modify Your Life podcast, where I'm your host, Anthony Lopez, also known as Heavy to Modified.
I didn't know I sound like that, but sure.
Yeah, it's kind of hot.
Oh. What are we talking about today? I think this is like a great podcast to have. I mean, I don't know why I said what we're talking about. How stupid is that? I knew what we were talking about today. But share with them what we're talking about today. Because if you are looking to have a tough or handle a tough conversation that maybe needs to be had or going to be had or should be had or should be talked about, should be handled, the elephant in the room, if it's earned, then stay here and listen to the podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment something that you found to be interesting in the podcast. You got asked a question last week
On one of our group Zoom calls.
Free group Zoom calls.
Oh, it was a free one. Okay, so on the group Zoom calls, I rarely ever speak because we're in the same room. So like the echo, I do normally chime in like text wise. But you had a question, but then the person said if they could ask me the question. And if I remember correctly, she had asked, how was I not mad at you when you had the conversation with me about, you know, me going along with the change? I forgot how she put it together, but pretty much saying like, how did I not get mad at you for you telling me like, hey, get your shit together, pretty much.
How did you not get mad at me?
I told her I did get mad at him. And she's like, whoa, how'd you handle it? And I was like, well, I got mad at him and I stayed mad at him until I realized that I was only mad at you because I didn't want to be mad at me.
You're only mad at your that damn self. Well, let's now that's your side, right? Now let me go ahead and give my side because this is what we had broke down in the group Zoom call. So, the male or female?
Okay.
This is not just because it's my side of the story. This is for guys and vice versa. This is just forever who needs to have the talk or who had the talk and is feeling it was in your shoes. Whoever needs to talk to the significant other about becoming better with them, you have to put in the work first. And we talked about this before in the podcast,
and
so I'm not going to sit here and revisit. Like, that's like 3 or 4 podcasts ago where I said, like, don't lose 2 pounds and tell your girl she has to lose weight.
Right.
I've lost 200 pounds since before I had the conversation.
Yes.
So before I get into that, the reason why the conversation went well is because I led with pride and I had led with love.
Yes.
When I talked to Frankie and I let her know what was going on in my head, and I made sure it wasn't an argument. I made sure we weren't in any bad terms. We're in a good space. It was just a time to talk about it. And when I had let her know, I didn't tell her that I wanted another girlfriend. I didn't tell her that there was someone else. I didn't tell her I was thinking about being single. I didn't tell her I think we should break up. I didn't tell her I think we should go on a break. I said that, hey, I want to get closer with you. I want to grow with you. I want to build Heavy to Modified with you. And we work good with each other, but I don't know if you want the same thing. Because if you want a boyfriend who eats hot Cheetos and has a 9-to-5 job and whatever, that's okay. There's people that have that and love that.
You told me if this is not what you want, I won't blame you and it's okay.
Yeah. And because I had to be okay with you being okay with us not being with each other. Now, I didn't want that to happen because I'm not going to say you're all I know, but I'm happy with you. Like I've never even in that conversation, I've never not been sexually attracted to you. So I wasn't having that in a conversation when I was done with you. Like I've never in our whole entire relationship, I've never looked at you and seen all your flaws for what they were. Because that's when you're done. Even when we weren't together, even when we were broken up, I was like, nah, she's not. She's dumb, but she's not done. Like I love, you know what I mean?
I remember you looking at me sometimes during our breakup, and you're like, That's crazy. And I'm like, wait, he's like, I'm trying to find all your flaws and I fucking can't.
Well, and track record, every single time I stop talking with someone or I have to end a friendship.
You find all their flaws?
What do I have? I have a realization, right?
You're
and
going
with
like
you,
this,
I was
I'm
like,
not like that
and
about
you don't
you.
have me at this chokehold where it's like,
Oh,
I
no
feel
one
you're the only.
has that man under a chokehold
No,
ever.
but I generally like when I like. There's times where like I stare at you now. I'm like, you're so beautiful, and you like get all shy, right? But I really mean it. Like it's not like I'm trying to save a relationship.
Yeah.
Like I look at you, I'm like, damn, you're beautiful. Like I can't imagine when you get your tits done. Oh my god.
When they're like here and smaller.
Yeah, and it makes her.
this.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. So I'm like, damn, like we're really building here. You know what I mean? Like I'm getting in the car with a baddie with a fatty, right?
Yeah.
But like I've never not been sexually attracted to you.
Yeah.
And even as much as I tried, I would be lying to you if I saw all your flaws. And now I'm not looking past like the hair in your lip and shit like that, your unibrow. I'm talking about like when you're done with something.
Everything's like, ugh.
Everything's
an ick.
Everything's an ick. When you
yeah.
like, it's like when you don't like, when you don't like that person, like that one person you just don't like, and them breathing, you're like, oh, shut the fuck up.
You know, you've given me more icks in general than when we were like broken up. You didn't really give me icks. I was just kind of like, oh, where did we go wrong? It wasn't like I hate him for this or I hate him for that.
Well, now I get icks.
Yeah, you give me icks. I give you icks.
No, you don't.
Mi amor. Taking long, getting ready.
That's not an ick though. You
It's
gotta
an ick.
no, that's not an ick. That an ick is like something that you gotta reword that because I don't think it's right to have an ick with your significant other.
No, it's okay.
No, I think that have flaws, but an ick is like something like I wouldn't be able to handle. Like an ick is like a turn
I think it
off.
just depends. Yeah, like maybe it's a turn off. Okay, because maybe the way I use it is like this girl, I watch her podcast. She's like, girl, I've been mad at my man for like 2 days and everything he's fucking doing gives me the ick.
Oh, okay. So they're not icks that last. It's just more
No,
of like
it's just kind of like,
annoyance.
Ugh, he's annoying me. So like, it's
I
an
always
ick.
thought like an ick was like you know how girls
Maybe
are like,
it is.
oh, nothing gives me more of an ick than when a guy does his nails or takes or when a guy talks about the gym all the time, like,
Oh,
and then
no.
you ever see the
Unless
list?
it is, but that's not how I use it.
Well, I think that's how it is because there's a guy on Instagram that like finds a video of a girl saying, "Oh, guys give me ick when they dance to songs," and then the guy's like, "Okay, things not to do to get a girlfriend." It has like a list of 1,000. No, it has every like you have the video and then he'll write it down and it's like a long ass line of things that guys shouldn't do because like some girls just hate guys, right? And it's crazy. Some girls be taking information from people who have failed relationships. But anyways,
I know.
so I think you should probably like maybe redefine the word
Well,
ick or explain.
let's just say that the way
'Cause you don't
I
give me
use
the
the
ick.
word ick is just like annoyances.
Okay, yeah, you have a lot. You give me a lot of.
That's how I
annoyances.
use the ick.
I don't like the word ick. Say annoyance.
Okay. So you annoy me more now
That makes
than
sense.
when we were broken up.
Same. Actually, no. You annoyed me when we broke up.
I annoyed you?
Yeah. I loved
me
you,
the
but
ick?
you annoy me because I knew you were capable of being an amazing girlfriend. But I can't force you to.
No,
see
you
that.
wanted me to be an amazing individual. That was your biggest fight. It's just like, can you just?
Well, that's my
Yeah.
girlfriend. Yeah, the individual. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I think I had more of annoying. Now it's like, no, you don't really annoy me now, just because you're finding yourself. And sometimes you're finding yourself. Hey, I know you're trying to find yourself, big dog, but if you
he
do
does
that
tell me
again.
that. He's like, babe, I'm so proud of you for trying to find your voice, but chill.
Yeah, clean your lip. You got a little something on your lip right there. I don't know what's on there. A chip or something?
Come kiss it.
No. Oh. What was that? A chip? Why are you tasting it? What was that?
It didn't taste like anything. Was it cinnamon?
No, it was white. I think it was lint or something. Your weed's probably falling out.
Stop looking at my lips.
Well, for those big ass monkey lips and shit. What that person say? What do you even see in her with her? Oh no, she's gorgeous, but her lips are way too big. I was like, girl, your forehead's big as shit.
Honey.
You deleted the comment. I wanted her response because it was
Yeah,
true.
more.
When you clicked her profile picture, that forehead was big as shit.
It was, but like, she doesn't need to be reminded
What was on her mind?
a lot.
A forehead, 5 head. Anyways.
So now you said that your annoyance is I'm finding my voice.
No, I don't get annoyed that you find your voice now. I get annoyed that you didn't find your voice before, which is very interesting. I'm very different than I think. I think I go against a lot of the status quo of like what a man might want. I want my girl to stand up for herself because I know that she can be able to lead the pack when I'm gone. And not when I'm dead, I'm talking about when I'm gone at work. Like, I mean, when I'm doing something, I know you're at home taking care of the,
Oh no, when you're out, I'm out with you.
Yeah, that's how it's true. We do work with each other. We work with each other.
No, I'm saying when you're out of life, I'm going right with you. Because do you think I'm going to give you peace in death? No, I'm going to die with you.
Let me rest.
No,
big
you're
dog.
not resting.
Jeez.
There's no rest for the wicked.
That's a cold world right
No,
there.
we're going together.
That's crazy. Let me be. Stop bothering me. Now you're pissing me off. Give me the ick now. I ain't giving me the goddamn ick. You're icking me to death right now.
You're icky.
But yeah, getting back into it.
Yeah, you ain't dying by yourself. You crazy.
Oh my God. Anyways, it says in the Bible that don't love anything more than God, and it takes it away. So don't take me away. How did you take? Okay, so I think we've talked about this before, but we haven't dived this deep. What did that next 30 after I left the room? Because I think I went to the gym or something like that. We had an amazing conversation. It wasn't bad. It was like an hour and a half conversation. I left somewhere. I remember leaving somewhere or whatever it might be. Like, how did you take that conversation? Like, or was it what it was? Like, did you speak? I'm curious to know.
No,
like,
there
what
was like it felt like 100 things passed through my mind. Like all the emotions of like, damn, I can't believe that I let down my partner, and then fuck him, how dare he?
Okay.
And then it's like, oh my God, I'm so far gone. Oh, but he doesn't understand. And then it's like all of the things, and then like, I guess like you filter out like, oh no, it's this, and it's like, oh wait, it's me.
I have a question. Do you think that girls that don't want to elevate their self call men narcissists?
Because think about this. Say that conversation happened, right? And I decided that without saying the words, I decided I don't want better for myself after all. I am giving up. I say, can you believe, everyone? This man broke up with me because he lost weight and he just left me in the dust.
Yeah. That's why I asked the question. I was just thinking right now as you're speaking, I'm like,
yeah. Because I could easily spin it to
100%.
my benefit just for
100%.
the world's viewing.
And a girl's always going to get her way.
Yeah.
Majority
it's like,
of the time.
oh, so yeah, he left me because I was too fat for him now. But I loved him at 650, but now I'm not good enough for him.
I think we're onto something.
Yeah.
You know what? I want like what are those girls called? Extreme feminists on this show. I think it would be amazing to have.
Well, you'll still respect them, so I think overall it would end well.
If you know an extreme feminist that hates men, please get her on the show because I want to share my thought process and I want to see what she feels.
You'll want to see if you can understand.
I want to see. I don't know. Fuck. I don't want to understand it, but I'm not trying to get them to change their mind. I just want to say, like, I wonder how many things in our relationship would discuss them, but then
So
I wonder,
many.
like, well, I would also like want to, like, you know, I think that we should be able to have a combative conversation with respect for each other.
Sure.
Right? We don't have to sit here and
Cuss
agree
each
on each
other
other,
out.
cuss each other out, but I would be curious because, like, it just, like, I was just listening to you speak right now. I was like, and with my brain's crazy. Right, I was thinking like, damn, those girls that were bashing me in your DMs because of a funny story that you shared, and
I was being so funny about it too.
yeah, and
I'm
I was
not
like,
hey
dang.
guys, really listen
but like,
to this.
think what happened to them for them to feel like, oh, he's a narcissist because this, but like, and I'm just free speaking, right? I'm not bashing them, but it's like,
Who
was
hurt
that man really bad, or were you just a loser and holding him back? Or did you not elevate with him?
So that,
and it goes both ways, but
yes,
I'm only
it's not
speaking.
just women, but I think it's just easier to say someone else is a problem because I forgot exactly how the girl who asked the question was, because I said I was mad at you because I could not say I was mad at myself. I wasn't brave enough, and I didn't have that internal dialogue with myself yet.
So you believed it.
I believed in that moment, all the things, right? Of like, oh, how dare he? Oh, but I do all of these other things, right? But if we break it down to just what it was, all you asked me for was to show up for myself. Because I told the girl, I'm like, he didn't ask me to look like a specific person. He didn't ask me, go get your ass done because you don't have one. You didn't ask me to go make more money. You didn't ask me to change who I was. You just wanted me to be the best me because I have told you what I wanted.
Exactly.
So you were just holding me to, hey, you said you want this. You said you want A, B, and C. So why aren't you giving yourself A, B, and C for me?
Damn.
It took a really long time to get here.
Yeah.
Because for like the first year or two, I dabbled with, oh, fuck, he kind of is right. But I have all of these other things to do. So like, he's kind of right, but he doesn't see that I have to clean and cook. So there's no time for me.
But you know, I think where you kind of got screwed is that I'm also willing to cook and clean.
No, I know. But
No.
I'm saying like, that was my dialogue to myself. I was like, you're right, but. Yeah. And then when we had our breakup, and then I finally voiced to you, because these are like things that I was only talking to with myself.
Yeah.
When I was like, I told you, I was like, well, how can I show up for myself when there is no time for me? Because my time is for you. I do all of the
X, Y,
cooking.
and Z.
I do the cleaning. You don't even have to worry about if your freaking Stanley's filled up. And he's like, babe, I could fill up my own water cup. And I'm like, well, what about the cleaning? He's like, baby, we could hire someone. I'm like, what about the cooking? He's like, well, if it's too much, we can hire a meal prep company. And I'm like, yeah, but the money. Like, why would we waste money on cleaning people and meal prep? He's like, don't worry about our money. He's like, I don't care how much I would have to spend for you to take care of you. And I'm like, and then you're like, and he's like, why are you worried about spending money? Because if you're not, he's like, if you weren't around, it's still going to get spent.
Amen to that by another jet ski.
And I was like, you mother trucker.
Right?
It really is that simple.
Well, it's not. Well, okay, so like it's simple, but it's not, right? Because even without, say we didn't have the money to pay for someone to clean your house or meal prep company or whatever it might be.
You're also willing
to help.
Yesterday
the other day when you came back from shooting the podcast or no, renting out the podcast studio.
Cute.
You came home. You had food. The counters were clean. It was hot. Then the dishes were in the dishwasher. Mm-hmm. And I didn't do it like, oh, let me do this to be nicer. Like you were gone and it was late and were going to be hungry. I was going to feed my sister and I'm going to feed my girl. Like I don't have pride when we're not going to listen to the couch. Like, oh, when Francie gets home, she'll cook. And babe, when you get home, like you get what I'm saying. So it's like also it's like and the reason why I'm sharing this, right, is because there's a girl that's having that conversation with someone and he's not willing to be a team player.
He's not willing to lessen the load so she could take care of herself.
Yeah, so I really, much as you're making me look like the hero, I also need to share what I was open to doing, because it's not a one-way street where it's like, I expect you to cook, clean, wash, blah, blah, and then make sure you look like a fucking supermodel. Mm-hmm. It's, I'm willing to cook and wash and clean with you so you have more time to look like a supermodel. Mm-hmm. Right? And it has to be a two-way street. Now, if there's a conversation from male or female that is saying these things and not willing to help, I think they just want to end the relationship with you. I'm willing to do anything with you.
Yes.
I'm willing to make cooking content with you. I'm willing to clean the house with you. I'm willing to go to your family's house with you. I'm willing to invest time and energy into what things you want to do, because I'm willing to do it with you. Because I know if I do those things, it make you happy. Like going on the hike, not with the team, but like to go check out the hike for that. Like I don't want to. But I'll do it because it's with you. Mm-hmm. And like, you never understood that. You're like, I'll just go by myself. I was like, that's cool this time because you got annoyed at me, but that's not going to happen again. I was like, not that I don't, it's not that I don't trust you. It's not that, it's just like, I need to, that's more of like you would do it for me. So I would be a scumbag to not do it with you. Mm-hmm. So that's more of an internal thing. It's not, you can't go. It's not that I can't trust you. It's the fact that I know you like that. So I have you go dirt bike ride with me and you do nothing but watch me jump and then you on your iPad. But you do that because you like to be there for me. Mm-hmm. So that's what, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So you have to, even though your person is not doing the things they need to do, it's still, you have to be open for them to change, or you probably should just end the relationship. Yeah. And I wasn't in the headspace, or nor did I want to end the relationship with you. Mm-hmm. I never, I'll know if I wanted to end it with you. But I think we've made it through enough things to know that like we are each other's people. Now, it's not going to be easy. Mm-hmm. You know, we're in our early 30s and we have for the rest of our life you, not me.
No, you're mid. You're 35. That's mid.
It's early. I ain't 35 yet. I ain't a full 35. Sorry.
I'm 36.
So you're older than dirt, girl. Mm-hmm. Time is ticking.
Time is of the essence.
So I know that it's going to be hard, but we've made it this far, and with God and with us being vocal, it's not going to be hard. Because long as you keep on giving me my 80%, I'm not gonna go look for 20%, and vice versa, right? So I think that how you handled it was really good, especially for you not being in the right headspace. But I also think it's how you handled it was amazing, but how it was said was also has to be equally amazing.
Oh, I feel like if you didn't speak to me with love and you're really gentle, like I could tell that you're really trying to measure your words. Mm-hmm. I feel like if you hadn't delivered it the way you did, immediately we would not have been.
No. I think it would have been foul on both ends, because I think I would have just been
because I would have shut down.
100%.
And then if I shut down, and then at that point, if it was one more word than what you had already said, right? Like I would have shut down, and then if I shut down completely, then I would have just been, okay, I'm done. And then I wouldn't have let you continue to say your piece. So I feel like the way you deliver the message is so important. Because if you would have been, well, I'm doing this and you're not doing it. When you said, hey, baby, I've been putting in the work for a really long time and I really want you to do this with me. And not, why haven't you? It's like, hey, I really, and then you also said, what do you need from me for you to do this? Like, what's missing? You did ask me.
Yeah.
Both times. You're like, what can I do to help you take care of you?
Yeah. Well, I've always wanted, say, if we were to stay broken up, I still would want you to win.
Same.
Like, I wouldn't want you to be stuck. Like, when that situation where we sat down with our friends, or last time we had with our conversation, we found out one of our ex-friends is not doing good. Like, they're still just doing the same thing, struggling.
So floating.
It didn't make me feel good.
Like, it didn't make me feel good at all. It was just kind of like, I hate that I'm always right.
Right? Like, damn, like, prove me wrong, right?
Yeah.
So, like, when we had that conversation the first time, like, I didn't want you to say, no, you don't want this, but I had to be okay with it. But I think internally I knew what you really wanted, but it really depended on what you wanted to work for. Because even after that conversation, it still took you 2-3 years in order to actually lock in. Mm-hmm. I seen change. And I also knew
the willingness was there.
Yeah. And
even though I was missing the mark.
You were missing the mark for sure. But the willingness for change was there. And that's why I just I think that's why that's why I think we stuck with each other. Mm-hmm. Is because, like, I don't know. It's just like, it's hard to explain. Like, people, they really need to understand that, like, weight loss of, like, an extent that we've lost is like new people. Like, like, yes, the looks are different, right? But I'm talking about, like,
it goes so much deeper than
like
that.
My mental, like, my attitude, my
your ambition,
but also to my patience, my interest, right? My patience changed with you. Before, you say I'm meaner now, but I feel like I was a lot snappier and lazier before. Now I just kind of have confidence in who I am.
But we talked about this not too long ago, where we've said that we normally remember only the good things.
That's also true.
Yeah.
Right, because you love me at 650. I didn't see you how you actually looked, and because love goggles are real, right? So I think maybe it's because I'm more vocal now towards you, and I'm less like I feel like the reason what my fault of what led us into what happened last year was that I started to get too soft on you. Like, I gave my energy of pushing.
You stopped pushing.
I gave my energy to push other people, but I should have been pushing the main person in my circle. My foundation you're my foundation, right? So
I think you were trying to find, and it's like it's deep because, like, we work with each other also, but you were trying to fill the gaps with other people to to fill those gaps. Like, we would have people like, okay, well, she doesn't like to film, so how about you come film with me? And then, like, you would do those things, but you really wanted to do them with me.
I never thought about, you know what? That's why people cheat. But I wasn't trying to fill I wasn't trying to fulfill the gap of like sexual. I was trying to fulfill the gap of like work ethic.
And then also like when you wanted to have fun, like
I had my certain friends to go because you knew you wouldn't go.
Yeah, you'd be like, you would still always invite. That you never stop, but you're like, hey babe, well I want to go here. This person's playing, like, and so's going. Do you want to come? And it was always no, but you always kept trying.
Well, because well, for a second, I'm like, does she not like being around me? Am I not cool enough for the fucking cool club or what?
And
but
I feel bad about that because, like, even though I didn't mean to, you still felt it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, we've been together since we're 21 years old. Mm-hmm. We were gonna grow regardless of with each other or separate or weight loss or not weight loss. We had to get older. We had to mature. Mm-hmm. So I just think that like. We've never grown apart. Like we've always just we always stuck with each other. So, but I really feel that it's because I'm outspoken that we stay together. I'm not saying you haven't done your part of keeping us together.
No, I think the biggest like puzzle piece was you.
Cause like I'm willing to like,
cause I've always been, I feel like I love really hard, but maybe because of my upbringing, I'm so quick to just be like, okay, well, I guess we're done.
Yeah, like give up right away.
Yeah, like
see,
it's easier for me to just like rip the Band-Aid because even like the conversation we had right before like we really called it quits, like you were like trying to speak your piece. I'm like, okay, well, then we're done. And then you're like, oh, but like we don't have to be. I'm like, no, well, this is, and we were not arguing, but I'm like, no, okay, we're done. Because I guess to me, like there's like a little bit in that moment, like more like it's soothing to be like, well, I said it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's not out of like ego. No. It's just like it makes me feel better because like you didn't leave me.
Oh.
I wasn't left. And it's not like, oh, he broke up with me. Like he can't break up with me because what are people gonna say? It's more of like you didn't abandon me. I decided I was leaving.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Because it's better for my heart.
I was like, can't you just work on yourself here and I'll just leave in the garage?
It wasn't that easy in the moment.
Yeah.
It didn't cross my mind that it was that easy.
Yeah, no, I mean, it wasn't going to be easy, but okay, really I get that. That's the first time you shared that with me, though. I've never knew that was why you were so open to just leave first is because it was, but yeah, it makes sense. Like, you're not going to abandon, which you haven't been abandoned your childhood, but I mean.
I haven't.
You haven't really had like.
moments where I felt like I was, even though I wasn't.
Yeah. I mean. Say that for another podcast, but your upbringing is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Especially now knowing what and seeing it firsthand. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, damn, my girlfriend's not just a spoiled brat. Like okay. And I don't look at you like a wounded bird. Like you're a badass.
I'm not.
Like you're not a wounded bird. Mm-hmm. You're a hands down, you're a badass. You and Andy and a select few people.
Yeah.
And I love that for you guys. So I'm not, when we're talking this spot, we're having this conversation. I hope you guys are like, oh, poor Frank. No, she's not poor or anything. She's a badass. She makes the most money in her family. She runs multiple businesses and she's helped us build what we have today. And we're just getting started. So please don't have any type of poor her because she will rip your head off
immediately
with love, which is crazy. But I definitely see it now. That makes sense of why.
Like, it was never like you.
And you know, like the crazy thing or what was going on in my head.
What?
When we had that conversation the second time about you getting your stuff together and kind of calling some things out. The reason why I wanted you to stay in Vegas and do your schooling or whatever you wanted to do to become better is because I knew once you put yourself in the surrounding back at home, you're going to be with a whole bunch of toxic women who are unhealthy mentally to where they were going to feed into a delusion that was never there. And that would have been the end of us.
I did recognize that. So in my mind, I just thought, okay, even your mom had offered like, hey, like, let's get you an apartment. But then I was like, but no one needs to save me. Like, I earn this money too. Yeah. And like, you were just like, hey, take whatever you need.
Yeah, I trusted you.
Like, I don't want you to go, but take whatever you need.
Yeah, I trust you.
So it was going to be very short-lived because I already knew in my head that it was either you or by myself.
Mm-hmm. Love that.
Because I know what like I'm capable of, and
we made it through almost 4 podcasts.
I know. Already. So I know like what like I'm capable of, and I knew like if I went back to what I was going back to, if I stayed too long, it was never gonna happen.
Oh yeah, that was my same thought process. I'm like, damn. I was like,
so I had a full plan,
ready to go.
And
I think that was.
But then I had my plan, and I'm like, okay, this is a solid plan, and it would work for anyone, right? Because I'm quick. Because to me, I'm like, regardless of what happens, right? I'm a great now fucking woman, right? Yeah. But I'm just like, I'm not a damsel in distress. I know exactly how to get what I need and how long it's gonna take me. But then I'm like, okay, so I don't need this person for safety because I just mapped out everything I need. So why would I go back? I'm like, oh, because I love him.
That makes sense.
It's not because I needed him.
Well, I think that was the 4-hour drive you needed in order to
full tank of gas.
Build that strength though. I mean, think about it. Like there was a lot of strength, and you've never, since we've been started dating, you've always been comfortable. You've always been taken care of, and I've never want to take that from you, but there comes a point where it's like I need sometimes I need to get poured into.
Yeah.
Right. So I think that's every single time I got to the point where my cup was just getting emptied was like the first conversation, the second conversation. And I don't think, and I also wanted to like say like, cause I don't want people to think like, oh, well, why does he have to have 2 conversations with her?
Sometimes it takes more than one.
Well, that, and you know, we have 2 different personalities, and I think as a man, you should lead and your significant other should follow. Right. And when she feels comfortable, when she's in her what's it called? Soft girl era.
Yeah.
Right. So
in her feminine energy.
I don't see a problem. Even if I have to do it 3 more times in her lifetime, I'm okay with that, as long as every single time it's better. Not the same. Exactly. It's better. It's not the same conversation. Yeah. Like the next time we have this conversation, you're at your goal weight, you're a coach, your body looks amazing. And now it's just more of like, you're fucking getting ahead of yourself and you're out there fucking out there wearing short ass shorts. Or you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, oh, you wouldn't do that. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's an evolved conversation. The first time was weight. The second time was
me.
was
just
you
me
and
prioritizing
whatever
myself.
it is. And now like we're evolving, right? So I mean, and I think that's what it is, because even in those times I have those conversations, there's things that I had to work on, right? And the second time, there's things I had to work on. And the next time, or maybe you call me out, or you got to call me out with a coaching thing, right?
Yeah.
So it's different things like that. But I think you answered it amazingly. How you handle it is that you were mad, but you realized that the love we had for each other was, and that I wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
Right? So that's probably the worst thing ever, when the person's like
that's what made me more mad once I used up all the excuses I could have. But then it's just like, oh, wait, he only wants the best for me. How dare he?
You know, that's like part of like ADHD.
What?
It's like I'll have like a conversation in my head and I'll plan out any way it could go. So I have an answer for everything. There's a girl I follow on Instagram, and
You've sent me her before.
I've sent her before.
Yeah.
And she talks about that, and like I'll have a full argument in my head, and I will take it a million different ways before I even have that argument with you. And before you're like, that's so weird, you plan arguments and I sent it to you. It's not like I do it on purpose. Like I'll have a full argument in my head of what it could be. Pros, cons, this and that. So I have an answer for everything. And it's not an ego thing. It's just how my brain works, because I have to have a answer for every situation. So when I have a conversation with you that's serious, just know that I've already thought in every excuse you give me. I'm not blurting it out.
Yeah.
I don't think about it. When I'm mad, do I say lying, hurtful things, or do I say the truth? The truth. Right? I've never got mad at someone and said hurtful things that are lies. I only say hurtful things that are the truth. Right?
And they only hurt
because they're the truth. Right? So when I have a serious conversation, it's the same thing. It's a thought out conversation with you. And I said, I want you at my table. I don't want you to go succeed, win at someone else's table. I want you at my table. So there's a way to, now if I was done, then the conversation will probably be different. Yeah. Like, hey, I've done everything I could. You are not respecting me. We're not working.
Yeah.
I wish you the best.
I don't think we'd ever get to the point, even if we did for some reason not work out as a relationship, as a romantic relationship, I don't think we'd ever not be in each other's life.
No. I don't think we'll ever not work out as a romantic relationship.
But
like, just think about it.
I feel like life is life. That's why I say, like, if for any reason, I know regardless, we're still in each other's life.
We're screwed.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, I wouldn't. I always want to grow. I mean, all of our tough conversations, I've always wanted to grow with you. So the person that maybe like going through something like this and maybe had the conversation or the conversation had with them, you got to see where the pros and cons, or you got to see where they're right and where they're wrong, and where your fault is and where their fault is, because there always is two truths to every story.
Yeah.
Right. And then you find that middle ground where they could fix. And if you guys are willing to fix it with each other, that's amazing. But if one is not willing to fix each other, then you might as well just go separate ways, because I could imagine me being the size I am today, accomplishing things I've accomplished, and then Frankie still being the same version of herself she was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
From then, now that turns into cheating, that turns into falling out of love sexually. And people think like, oh, sexually doesn't have a big problem. Relationship sexually is for a man.
Trouble.
No, for a man, being sexually attracted to your loved one is very big. Yeah. Girls don't want to admit that, and maybe some guys don't, but it is 100%. Now, I'm not saying that, oh, well, time's done damage your body. Like, a body's a body, but like if she's getting older is one thing.
Yeah.
But
letting yourself
go, getting sloppy, gaining massive amount of weight, fingernails not done, makeup's not done, not getting ready for your man. I don't care what any person said. Any guy says, no, babe, actually, I don't care about that stuff, he's fucking lying. And I'm just not a man that's willing to lie. I feel like I give you too good of a life, and I worked way too hard to not, and I have too much love and respect for you to tell you that it's okay when it's not.
Agreed. But I do feel like how we went back to, like, if you have this conversation, it has to be out of love. And then also, like, if someone's having this conversation with you, like he did for me, if someone were to tell me, well, you don't look like my friend's girlfriend, I would love for you to look like her. Ooh. Or if they start comparing you, that's different.
Yeah.
Because the difference with us was that you weren't comparing me to anything other than what you were just holding me to my own standard.
You're gorgeous.
Thank you.
I'm trying to see the best. I'm trying to see that. But I'm like, damn, like she, like, you know how dope it is? Like, you were like a diamond in the rough.
What do you mean?
You like, when we were not good looking people. I feel like you're better looking than me. Like 100%. Like, as you lost weight, like, I'm like, damn, you have like hot girl features, like baddie features. Right? And like, I mean, I don't think I'm ugly, but I'm not like,
you're gorgeous.
Well, thank you. But I'm just saying, like, I think you're like, as in like, maybe too, I just think that women's bodies are obviously better than men. I also don't check out men.
I would never go to a strip club to go see a man.
Exactly.
Because I think a girl's body's more interesting.
Also, me either.
And I'm not into women.
I am. But, I look at you, I'm like, you didn't, like, that's, like, you were a pretty...
That's not what you pulled, huh?
Yeah.
Initially.
Yeah. That was like, it's like the opposite effect of like Shrek. It's like,
I didn't give you back my best.
Wake up and you look like that. When I first met you, you look like the Fiona.
Fiona in the night?
By night. And then like we went backwards. You're Fiona of the day now. You know what I mean? But like, no, like I look at that, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I loved you for you. And I didn't see how you lost a lot of your features and stuff like that. And now you had your surgery and like got a little booty. You're about to get your butt done. You're like, you've lost a lot of weight. Your confidence up. I'm like, damn, like I'm building my baddie. Well, my baddie built herself, but I got to help her. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no. I give you certain credit for this. Just like I feel like you should give me some for yours.
I do.
I'm not saying you don't, but I'm saying like there is like a level of it.
The hotter, like but actually, I mean, I feel like I sound really like shallow by saying this. So this is the only word, I don't use big words, people, if you can tell. But like the hotter you get, the more I want to be better. Does that make sense?
That's kind of cool. But I feel like that you're not alone in that.
Yeah, like I mean, like
it's just like maybe a conversation people don't normally have, but I don't think that's
it's not bad. Like, I don't think it's like a bad thing. It's just like when I see you like wearing like a pretty dress and you have your makeup done, I'm like, holy shit, I gotta match this girl's energy. You know what I mean? I gotta put her in a bag.
You know what? I don't know where we went, but it was a simple place, and I was like dressing up, and you're like, baby, we're just gonna go do this, and I'm like, well, do you want me to look cute or not? You're like, where would you want?
Hey, where would you want, girl? I mean, but it's like it's inspiring for me. It's like make sure like I'm shaved and make sure my hair's done, and I've always been like that. But you know what I'm saying? Like
it's like with more energy,
yeah. And then also too, one thing before we get going is one thing I noticed different confidence wise since having the conversations and since you being who you are, you don't have to ask me if this is okay to wear, because now remember the other day I told you, I was like, babe, you don't have to ask me what if this is okay, because everything you own is beautiful now. As everything is good. Like it's like it's not all name brand
it's like
stuff.
Weird PTSD though.
But you look like I don't remember the like
we
color
play
wise.
dress up now.
I don't understand
dress
it.
up now.
Sometimes you girls be wearing colors. I'm like, that looks so stupid. You look like a pack
and
of
then
mustard.
Carla's like, that looks so beautiful.
But, exactly. You know what I mean? But I get it. I'm used to only wearing black and white. You know what I mean? So I don't have any type of style.
Yeah.
Like I know I don't have style. I'm well aware. I'd wear nice clothes now, but that's because of you. Me, give me a freaking pro club and some shorts, and that's it. And when my legs get done, the shorts are getting shorter, baby. Like that's just what it is, right? 1.5. I'm about to duct tape the schlong to the side or something.
Stop.
I might walk around with the freaking bodybuilder thong.
The Speedos?
Catch me next year. But yeah, that's one thing, and it's really cool. That's really cool that I want to do that. So, but we do have to get going. This is our 4th podcast. We did it. We are almost done. I have we have a couple things to do, but I want to say this though. I'm going to give this from the person that is giving the conversation. I think you should end on the person that's taking the conversation.
Okay.
If you are someone that needs to have this conversation with your loved one because you want to grow with them, make sure that you cross your boxes off. Make sure you talk out of place with love. Make sure that you don't make them feel less than. Make sure you don't make them feel like you outgrew them. Make sure that you really want them to also go with you.
Yeah.
Because maybe this is a conversation that you just want to leave the person, and don't lead that person on to something that even if they lost the weight, you still wouldn't want them.
Yeah.
Right. So you really need to sit down. It took me a couple of days before I actually had the courage to have the conversation.
I
was thinking about it for a while.
Okay.
And I didn't know how you're going to take it, but I had to be okay with however you took it. But I know that I only could be okay with how you took it if I spoke correctly on it. So the person that needs to have the conversation, you are not better than this person. You actually want this person to win with you, go with you, then have that conversation. If you know that you're just that person is no longer useful in your life, then that also is a separate conversation, and don't lead them on to something that they can never complain. Don't blame it on what they're not. Exactly.
Yeah.
And what would you give advice for the person that is taking in the conversation?
I feel like if you're taking the conversation, if you're on the receiving end, just like he said, it really has to come out of love. But I feel like you need to open your heart and not just shut off your brain like, how dare you? Because if it's coming from a good place, that means that they don't want to, they're fighting for their relationship still. They just need you to possibly just go back to what your best was in that relationship. And it's usually when you first start dating, and say, for example, if like now you guys have kids and obviously your body changed and all that stuff. And then if he's asking like, hey, I'm getting my stuff together and I would like you to come along with me, I feel like you should. But also I know that as a woman, it could seem maybe overwhelming because you're like, oh, but I have the kids, but I have the house, I have this. Then say, I am so down to do this, but I need help from you. This is the help that I would need in order for me to give you the version of me that you want back.
Damn. Okay.
Like, it's like, okay, so I want to prioritize myself so I can put us first. But if I go to the gym, I need you to take care of dinner with the kids. Mm-hmm. I need you to do the bedtime routine while I go take care of me for us.
Yeah.
Things like that.
It has to be a two-way street.
They have to be able to also
street.
accommodate to you because, yeah. I mean, this is just an example of kids, but normally that's what it ends up happening where, you know, as a woman, like your body changes, but then also you start putting everyone first because that's just kind of how it goes.
Yeah.
But,
and like also too, like, I mean, obviously right now times are very weird. Financials, a lot of people are struggling financially. Like if you're going to have the conversation and you know that possibly your wife or your loved one or whatever it is knows that she's insecure about her body and she does have a little weight to lose, but she also has kids, like maybe like, hey, we're gonna start saving now because when you hit your goal, we're gonna get you the mommy makeover, or we're gonna start looking at doctors. Like just like
you would say things like that to me.
Well, just like, you know, I love you and I want you to see like. We got to get going, but I do want to say this. There's two things I want to say. There's two things I want to say. One, I want to give you a light at the end of the tunnel, and that's why we started a nonprofit. Because how many clients of ours have a light at the end of the tunnel for a surgery they possibly couldn't afford by themselves?
Yeah. So they were like, working on losing the weight, but never finishing the project.
Right. So hear me out. I'm end with this. Right. I'm going to end with this, and I think this is going to be very helpful for the conversation haver and
receiver,
maybe the receiver too, right? If you really want to see someone succeed, you're not going to give them a problem. You're going to give them a solution. And my solution was, here's where you're messing up. Here's where we could fix it. And here's what's at the end of that tunnel if we get there. So if you want to really see someone win and become the best version of their self, then don't just give them a problem. You give them a solution.
Yes. Problem solved together.
That's
and
it.
if money is tight, be like, oh, there's no money for gym membership. Guess what? Let's take the kids to the park and tire them out.
Walking is free.
Yes. And we do it as a family. And guess what? You get bonding out of it too.
Yeah. But if we're overweight, financials probably, we have a little more money than we expect.
I know. But, we're working with our old brains.
True. Remember, no problems, only solutions. Get out there, win, create the best version of you, and help your surroundings create the best version of their self. Give them a solution to their problem. We love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. Let's continue to keep winning. And we don't know if you guys even like our podcast if you don't comment, if you don't subscribe. So I'm assuming if we don't get no comments, if we don't get no likes, we don't get no subscribes,
just talking to each other.
We suck at this. And I don't want to feel like that. No, I'm just kidding, guys. We really appreciate you, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
All this happened for myself and my family. There's no way that this is